Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, please like and subscribe. Oh, we have a visitor. Say hey, Max. Okay, he said hello. Like and subscribe, please, and share this video. I don't know how long he's gonna be here, but might as well, I guess he wants to be a part of the action. Weight loss. Okay, so last week I was 222.2. This week I am happy to report I am 217.8. Boom. Okay, so I am super excited about my weight loss. Okay, I worked really hard. So let's talk about how I got to this point. This is week 5, by the way. First, I want to talk about my diet. Second thing I'm going to talk about is the exercise regimen. Third thing is any changes that I noticed in my body. And the last thing is going to be what I plan on doing from this point forward. Let's talk about what I ate. Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram, and even if you've seen like my last few videos, you know that I did an egg fast this week for 3 days. And if you're already like on my Instagram or Facebook or whatever, then you already know like how I was doing with it and all that stuff. Okay, so that was tough. It was very hard to just eat eggs and an occasional piece of cheese. It was hard, y'all. But I will say it did work. Like, it got me back into ketosis. It got me back right. So I am grateful for it. It did work. That's all I really cared about, because I would have been mad if I did all of that and no results. Y'all would have seen a different response today. So I'm just glad that it worked. So that was something that I did totally different this week. And for the days that I did eat, it wasn't very much. I know today I had some chicken wings. It was like 6 or 7 pieces in barbecue sauce. It was delicious. That's all I ate today. Like, I'm noticing, well, I'll tell you when I get to the changes. So yeah, that's what I did as far as my eating. The only big change was the egg fast. And I would do it again. And I would recommend it if you want a fast weight loss and if you want to get your body jump started into ketosis. Now let's talk about my exercise. So that changed a little bit. I did walk for majority of the week. I did a lot of walking in the park like I always do, 3 to 4 miles, depending on how I felt that day. But then I incorporated, I believe it was towards the end of the week, I incorporated indoor walking with Leslie Sansone. So I will still link her video like down below somewhere so you can see it. But she does indoor walking where you start her video and you kind of just march in place and do some leg lifts and some knee lifts, and you also incorporate like arm movements and stuff like that. So you get a whole body workout. But the time is based off of miles. So I did a 3-mile video. I believe hers go all the way up to 4 miles, but I haven't seen a 5-mile one. Like, I'm looking for a 5-mile one, but I haven't seen one from her yet. But she's like well known for that. I used to do her years ago when I was losing weight before. She was very effective. And you just go at your own pace. Like, it's not something that's real strenuous unless you want it to be. You kind of make it what you want it. But I've done those videos and I think they're working really well. At least I get that full body movement that I've kind of been craving. So I actually enjoy those videos. I did those for a few days. So that was the only thing I changed. I pretty much walked, I would say every day. Every day I walked except for today. But today starts a new week, so. But I didn't walk today. But last week I pretty much did something every day. Now I want to tell you about the changes that I've noticed this week. Okay, so I'm starting to notice my skin I'm starting to notice like slight sagging of the skin. It's very slight. It's enough where I know it's happening. I've seen it in my neck and just a tad in my stomach, not a whole lot, but I'm starting to see it like on my neck, like right here. Starting to see a lot going on right there. So I don't like that, but there are some ways that I can try to combat that. So I'm gonna try to work on that this week. So I noticed that. I also noticed I have a pair of pants. Since we're in quarantine, y'all, let's just get all the way real. Since we're in quarantine, I haven't been wearing like different outfits every day. I've been pretty much putting on the same pants, the same shirt, you know. That's usually not who I am. Like when I go out every day, I am dressed, okay, ready to take on the day. But, you know, I just don't want to waste my good clothes doing all that. So I just wear the same pants every day. I'm noticing that my pants are looking very baggy on me. They're starting to look a little saggy. And my extra large shirt is starting to fit a little bit nicer. So it was really, really tight in the beginning, but now it's starting to like loosen up and fit to my body. So it's starting to like fit the way it's supposed to. So I'm excited about that. My skin and everything else, well, my skin, it's been the same. It's still like thriving and living its best life in these streets. It's still doing wonderful. I'm very proud of my skin. It's doing good. Oh, and also I did notice when I did the egg fast, my bowels were doing something crazy. That last day of the egg fast, I did have like slight diarrhea. Like something was going on with my bowels. I don't know if it was just a cleaning out or what, but my stomach was cramping. My upper stomach, like where the food goes, that was starting to cramp. And that rarely cramps for me. Usually like my uterus and lower stomach cramp, but this is like the upper stomach. It was cramping and like feeling like this, like somebody was doing this to it. There was a lot of that going on the last day of the egg fast. So that was interesting. And that lasted for like a day or two after the egg fast. Today I'm fine, but it was there for a little while. So I don't know what that was about, but I did want to document it just in case anybody else was going through the same thing. Now let's talk about the changes that I want to make. First of all, since I'm noticing the thing with my skin, I do want to start taking better care of it when it starts to, you know, get looser. I don't claim the looseness. We're not claiming that. But we're going to take better care of our skin. So I'm going to start derma rolling this week. I did find some alcohol so I can keep it sanitary. I have two sizes. I have 0.25, which they recommend for the face to like make the oils and lotions and whatever absorb better. And then I have the 0.5 millimeter, which is more for, you can use that for the face as well, but I'm using that for the body. So, and then after I derma roll, I'm going to just use creams and moisturizers, and you're supposed to use vitamin C serum, so I will go out and get that. But until then, I'm just going to use like really good lotion, shea butter, stuff like that to moisturize the area. I'm still researching on how many days I should do it and how many times a week I should do it. So if you're a person who derma rolls or uses the derma roller, please give me advice on that, because I don't know how often I should do it, how long I should do it. I don't know. So please give me some advice if you're a person who uses the derma roller often. I would also like to start toning. So I know I've talked about this before, but it's time for me to start toning up and like actually working on different parts of my body. So I do want to really focus on my arms, my stomach, and the butt, thigh area. Those are my targets. Chest, not so much. I would like my chest to go down a little bit, but if it doesn't, I don't really care. It's mostly just my arms and stomach. Even if my thighs and butt stay the same, because, you know, I got a nice one. But even if that stays the same, my arms and stomach are my problem areas. And I think a lot of women have those areas So I want to work on that. I still want to work on eating a little bit cleaner. I don't want to eat a whole lot of artificial sweeteners. So one day I will do keto cut, where it's just like strictly whole food, strictly meat, where there's no sweeteners, there's no nothing. When I get to that stage, I'll let you guys know. I'm not there yet though. Oh, and also I would like to incorporate more fasting. I didn't tell you guys, but there were days where I didn't eat for like 24 hours. So, and I think that had a lot to do with the weight loss as well. But there were days where I just didn't eat. And honestly, it wasn't to starve myself. It was just because I didn't feel like it, y'all. Like I wasn't hungry. So I didn't want to eat, or I just didn't feel like eating. So I just didn't. So I want to have more days like that, because I have read up on the benefits of fasting for longer periods of time, 24, 48 hours, something like that. So I might try that for next time. All right, guys, that's about it. So just wanted to update you guys on that. I'm very proud of my progress. So I got to set a goal for next week. I'm 217.8. So that means next week, I'm going to set a target at 214. 214. We'll see if I can make that. Hopefully I get a little more than that, but 214 is where I would like to be by the next video on Sunday. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Please remember before you leave here to subscribe and like this video, and please share this video with anyone who needs the inspiration. Remember, you guys can do whatever you want to do. You just have to put your mind to it. But if I can sit here and lose this weight, I know you guys can, especially with the relationship that I've had with food, which was a very strong one. I know you guys can do it. So please reach out to me if you need any inspiration. I know I will reach out for any inspiration that I need. And a lot of you guys have been inspiring me throughout this journey. So I thank you for that. And just leaving notes and messages and things like that, it really helps me. So I appreciate that, and I do want to thank you. So just know, if you need inspiration of any kind, you can reach out to me as well. I don't mind. We can do this together. You don't have to be alone. Okay, so I'll see you guys next Sunday and talk to you later. Bye.